Winter storm brings misery to Middle East refugees. A fierce winter storm has brought freezing temperatures to the Middle East, raising worries about the plight of the millions of refugees there. Snow has fallen in the mountains around Lebanon's Bekaa Valley, where hundreds of thousands of displaced Syrians live. With icy winds blowing, there have been attempts to anchor tents more securely and prepare for flooding. The UN is also extremely concerned about the situation in Jordan, where it is distributing extra blankets. More than 7.6 million people have been displaced inside Syria since the uprising began in 2011, while more than 3.3 million have fled abroad. Makeshift shelters. Winter storm Huda, forecast to last several days, has brought snowfall and freezing temperatures to Lebanon, Syria, Jordan and Turkey. Israel, the West Bank and the Gaza Strip have also been affected. In Lebanon's Bekaa Valley, where tens of thousands of refugees are living in tents, and many others in unfinished or unheated buildings, the snow blocked roads and forced many businesses to close. A Syrian refugee tries to clear snow from the roof of his tent in Deir Zanaun village, in the Bekaa Valley, East Lebanon, the 7th of January 2015. Winter storm Huda is forecast to last several days. Syrian children play in the snow in Damascus, the 7th of January 2015. Some Syrians managed to enjoy themselves as traffic was brought to a near standstill in Damascus. Refugees in informal settlements are very cold. Most of them are staying inside their tents to keep warm next to the heating stove, UNHCR spokeswoman Lisa Bekaa told the BBC. Some are wiping the snow off the roof of their makeshift tents because they are worried that they might collapse under the weight of the snow. Bekaa said the UNHCR and its partners began their preparations for the winter in early October and had so far reached 75% of the 67,000 families targeted. The charity Oxfam said it was also worried that tents would be flooded when the snow melts and that refugees would not have proper access to clean water for days. Palestinian children take shelter in a partially destroyed building in the Gaza Strip, the 7th of January 2015. Up to 19,600 families are currently displaced in Gaza, with many forced to live in war-damaged buildings. Syrian refugees sit on the streets in Istanbul, the 6th of January 2015. In Turkey, temperatures were forecast to stay below zero for several days. A Red Cross source told the AFP news agency that the bodies of a Syrian man and a 6-year-old boy were found in Ain al-Joz, in the mountains of southern Lebanon. A Lebanese security source said they were overcome by the cold while trying to enter the country on foot. The Palestinian Authority also declared a state of emergency in the West Bank and Gaza, where tens of thousands of people lost their homes during the war between Israel and Palestinian militants last year. An 8-month-old baby was killed in a fire caused by a heater in the Tulkarm refugee camp, a civil defense ministry spokesman told the Associated Press. There was also heavy snowfall in northern Israel and the occupied Golan Heights. Schools in Jerusalem, to the south, also closed. In Syria, traffic was brought to a near standstill in the capital Damascus, and the education ministry said schools and universities would not open.